Okay, so today we are going to start our new topic, new chapter, which is bioenergetics, which is one of the good topic. Just because that's a botany first chapter we are going to start, and that's very interesting. Just because in this chapter you will get to know the complete journey of like leaf, how they make their own food, how ATP synthesis happen, how they like mesophyll cells, chloroplasts, their pigments, how they trap energy from the sun, how they store it, respiration, and a lot of process in this chapter. This is one of the most interesting chapter, I believe. So we'll start today. So before start, let me just write a one sentence which you might have like write or have seen before. All life on Earth is solar powered. All life on Earth is solar powered. So what does this point mean? All life, oopsie, okay, all life on Earth is solar powered. That simply means, like I'm just explaining you with the complete process, how that begin. So first it start with the energy. We know that energy is required to do every activity we do in our daily life. It's just because we have energy, we take energy. Okay, here we are just talking about the plants. So what does energy here? Energy is simply how plant store, how they make their food. So they have the energy by what? They take it by the sun. Sun is the best source. So when you get the question, or everywhere you see solar power, this mean they trap by the help of sun and they store. Then that stored form is known as solar power. So okay, so energy that would be through sun, and that energy is known as solar power. Solar power. So if we talk about the human food, how human eat, this is about the human. So like we have two categories. If we talk about the plants, they trap, like I'm just telling you, need this word. So we have the plants take, or they get the energy by what? They get energy by sun. So we can write there the sun energy, which is a solar power. Okay, then if we talk about food by human, what do we eat? We eat chicken. For suppose we eat chicken. Okay, then chicken is made how? Chicken is made like they have the complete food chain. They have a complete food chain. So we say food chain. Like before chicken we might have the eggs, we might have a lot of other things. From that, the complete food chain is simply when, if this is this much small an egg, then there would be another chicken or any leaf, for suppose. Not, I'm talking about the chicken, but I'm telling you the life cycle, how the chain or the food chain begins. If this is the an insect that was eaten by cockroach. Cockroach is a little larger insect. Okay, then then that cockroach would be eaten by a lizard. Then the lizard would be eaten by a mouse. Then that mouse would be eaten by a cat. Then that cat would be eaten by a dog. Then that dog would be eaten by someone else. So this is the complete life chain. This means they eat every, like every organism have, they are supposed to eat a smaller organism than that is the food chain. Okay, so here they in this was about the human, but in plants they need photosystem. Photosystem means the presence of light. Why they need the presence of light? Just because they are heterogeneous, right? And they make their food by their own. To make, like they are supposed to make their food own, because they are not dependent on any other resources. But if we talk about the human being, we are dependent on plants, we are dependent on some of the animals we eat. Then this means we are just, suppose we are not independent while eating. So if you talk about the lion will eat deer will eat plant. Okay, so plant journey